Hey everybody, this is Carrick from Angry Centaur Gaming, and we're here to review Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Blood Dragon! Blood Dragon obviously got its name from a 1700s failed contraceptive device, but here it's used to describe one of the main baddies in the story, monsters that look like they've been taken out into the backyard and beat up by the creators of Tron. So what is the game? Basically it's a shooter. It's got a mix of 1980s movies, comic books, B-movie themes, and completely over-the-top action. It is the life of Pamela Anderson in digital form, with no one steering the boat with their pecker. The story follows along the same line of thinking as Jerry Maguire. You're a cyborg involved in a political and conspiratorial theme with their ex-commander. And normally, just like a VD, I'd tell you to ignore the story, but this time you don't want to. Even according to Ubisoft, this story is shit. But like shit that's left forever and fortifies and petrifies and becomes fuel, this shit fuels an excellent game. And all the levels are broken up by cutscenes. Hell, there's even cutscenes inside the actual levels when you're doing different things. Really well done, cool narration. I just love the overall feel of that. But I'm reviewing the graphics first. Why? Because light is faster than sound, and so you see the graphics before you hear anything. The graphics are good, not great, somewhat good, really solid. The art style is a really unique fit, and the theme of the game, which can be described as something like combat neon-soaked chic, is fit together throughout the game by cool-looking bad guys, excellent weapon effects, cool comic book scenes, and some serious eye candy. Not eye candy like Monica Bellucci swimming or dancing or winking at you or anything, but close, very solid. I do have to say though, at times the Far Cry 3 engine did seem to have some weird looks, like for example the grass didn't really seem shaded correctly to me, but let's be honest, if you're looking at the damn grass, you're gonna miss the giant laser-toting lit dragon thing, as it imparts you with some enamel overload and bites your ass or turns you to a stump with its freaking laser beams. So really not a lot of time to just stare at the grass. Now for sound, the game mostly shines. Michael Biehn continues his Oscar-worthy winning performances from like Golden Girls, Terms of Endearment, Terminator 1. You swear to God he burned his face and put on prosthetics just to get into the role. Very well done. And all the other voice actors do a really good job as well, and it's also where the music shines. The music does a perfect job. It actually slightly replicates game or movies like Terminator, but it has its own little slant. Very well done music. Excellent score. Now listen right now for the next couple seconds. I just really wasn't happy overall with the sound of the weapons. Sometimes it was just like pointing my finger at the screen and going pew pew pew. They just were not at the same level that the score and the voice acting were. Now gameplay, the game ain't long and it ain't short. It's sort of like if I started an adult movie, it'd be just adequate. But you can extend it, as some of the Far Cry 3 open world elements have remained just like the memory of morning would. The game mixes unique weapons with excellent atmosphere to create a really fun shooter. It's not perfect, but the AI is good, the level design is done fairly well for the overall content offered, and Ubi seems to know how to put it all together in a really nice package, with enough gameplay there to keep most people satisfied, especially for this price. Weapons also include things like swords, bows, ninja stars, guns. It runs the entire list and then soaks them in neon for the 6+ hours of fun. In a weird way, it's like a rave in game form, as long as your rave involved electric bows and giant Tron-like dinosaurs. So what do you get? You get a good game for a good price. Fun in a technotronic world mixed with Tron, Terminator, and a good deal of comic book extras, and overall an excellent length for a game for this price. Also, in this day and age, most developers would rub up against ideas like this and fearing contamination, they'd go and build themselves a barricade out of human bodies, gummy bears, and continued sequels with bullet points of more features, more stuff, extra DLC. But Ubisoft sort of embraced this, and it shows. It's like a hug from a busty woman, man. The game gives intense pleasure for the entire time you can keep a hold of it, or her, before you get arrested. I've always rated games on a buy, wait for a sale, rent, or purchase, just so you can throw the damn thing at somebody's face review system. This is a buy. For the cost, you get a fun game, very few technical issues. It rewards you with some damn fun moments in a genre that constantly gets attacked for being stale. This game sort of took that stale bread, crushed it up, and made magic croutons with it. Really a fun ride for the cost. This is Carrick from Angry Centaur Gaming. Thanks for listening, and don't eat any suspect corn.